Oh, wait, I should set up that first. Yeah. We got a peeper. Got a peeper. All right. Just jump right into it. I'm gonna remove the Penguin World stuff now. You don't need that. I've now realized that when you play this horrible game, it means that you are streaming. Yeah, that's fine. I'm playing it on hard difficulty, I might add. And it's been a long while since I last played. Sort of established last stream that I'm very rusty with regards to my skills. It's just a chill stream. And also I was thinking, you know, I was gonna discuss or at least think out loud what the potential next side quest is gonna be, because I'm basically finished with the haunted house one. Like, it's not super good, but it's definitely serviceable, and I'd rather move on to the next side quest in Detective Penguin as opposed to stick around and just... Yeah. The haunted one is basically done, so... Any ideas? Filbert Fudge side quest? You know what? I wouldn't mind a Filbert Fudge side quest. So the side... Okay, so... The quests that are classified as separate quests in the game, this does not mean they are necessarily side quests per se, but... So the quests we have in the game are the main story. We have the helicopter one, which is part of the main story, but it's still a side quest. There is shit, sorry. Which one else is there? Sorry, I'm losing train of thought here. There's the helicopter one, the Lysander Ghost quest. There is the Penguin Robber side quest, the Mr. Penguin side quest, like learning to dance or learning to stunt. And then for the Penguin Robber, there's the extended side quest of actually like solving the mystery of the damaged like shark. So like the Penguin Robber side quest is like 2 quests in one, pretty much. Right. And I think, isn't there one more? I seem to recall there being one more. Wasn't there one that you could play already in the... Oh, the skater kids, right? The skater kids. Yeah. Is there one more beyond that, or is that it? Yeah. Wait, let me just draw this up on Paint real quick. By the way, I ordered a ergonomic keyboard off Amazon because I'm tired of having my you know, wrists hurting from typing all days. Yeah, the Dr. Fish one is the helicopter one. So okay, let's start. There's the main story. And the main story features some separate quests, but I don't know if I want to call them separate quests or not. But basically, at some point, you get like the Mr. Penguin. We'll call it Mr. P. And then there is the option of doing the robber. So these are the two optional ones. So you get like, okay, do I do A or B to get access to the jet ski? The robber one, sort of, it goes back into the main story. But the robber one has an offshoot, which is the stunt. So this one is technically separate from the main story, because the main one, it sort of funnels back in to the main story again after you do either one. But you can go back and do any one of these separate, right? So technically they are separate side quests. Then after the main story, you have so it's classified as a separate quest, but it isn't a separate quest, which is the helicopter one, because you have to do the helicopter one at some point in the main story, but you can do it at any moment. So it is separate from the main story in that sense. It is a side quest in a sense, but it isn't a side quest. So it's like it's both at the same time. But then the separate ones, so these are all intertwined with the main story. So they're intertwined with the main story, and then the separate ones is the Pepsi, you're going crazy. Heter ze. Ja, heter. The ghost and the Gator wins, and I think that's it, right? So if we want to isolate, sort of, but not really isolate the side quests, we have one, because these I would classify one of these as a side quest. Like, but this sort of counts as one side quest, really, because one of them you have to do no matter what. So that's one. And this would be two. This is not a side quest, really, but the game sort of treats it as a side quest. But we'll ignore that for now and say we have 3 and 4 side quests. Sort of. That's technically where we're at. Now, I wouldn't... There are a couple ones, okay? Because I do notice that we're starting to fill up. Like, Penguin Village is starting to get filled up with, like, stuff to do. I'm sort of running out of space. Which I'm quite happy with. Because my dream was, like, having 10 side quests, but at the same time, if the world feels filled and fleshed out enough, why do I need to keep adding more side quests, is my question. So my thinking goes, I wouldn't mind having a Rich Rick side quest. It would be interesting if Rich Rick has showed up in Penguin Village already and is looking at potential plots of land to build his mansion. But he's not yet going to buy it. He's just there doing something. Because I think he's a silly character. And he could be in the post office, for all I know. Like, he could just be sitting around there waiting, and you talk to him, and then, oh yeah, you know, I have a quest for you. A Filbert Fudge quest would be funny. And then we could honestly do a third one. I think if we settle for 3 more side quests, we could technically call the game done at that point. So we'd add the Rich Rick, we'd add the Filbert Fudge, and then one third one. So the last one we are missing one of the sort of storefronts, the in-world stores, is not yet filled out, and I don't know what I want to add into it. But we can think about that. So there's another last question mark here. So let's circle this in. Hello, Alice. This would be 5, and this would be 6, and this would be 7 then. So like 7, but this is sort of, you know, technically okay. If we're being generous, it's 1 plus.
Markovlak said,
8,
I have a goal to make $7 because I want to buy in GTA 5 Marty.
And then this is a time travel mission too far. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Like if we're but again, if we're being generous with this, you know, we're at 8, 9 sort of, if you want to be generous, but I don't necessarily want to be that generous. And I do have to, like, semantically in the game actually split up the Mr. Penguin and the robber ones, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna just stream gameplay. I'm not doing work technically. I'm just preparing for tomorrow. But a time travel mission could be fun. I mean, it doesn't have to be time travel even. Like, it could just be like thematically, for some reason, you know, like we do all kinds of like, oh yeah, this penguin got knocked out and therefore he is you know, back in time or whatever. I've been drawn. You'll have to post it in the fan art. Did I miss anything? Yeah, Robert, you missed a lot. We were talking about removing neuters from Penguin Heist. Nothing personal, though. No, but it would be within. Mark has a good. He does not have a good point, Robert. I'm sorry. Anyway, so any ideas for, like, okay, we're traveling back to the old Penguin Village. What would the sort of context surrounding that be? Oh man, I can't die now. No! Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I guess the problem is, like, okay, if you're traveling back to the old Penguin Village with like a black and white filter. Post it in fan art. take a look. Take a look at this. Wait, I'm just gonna, because I think I might have had the, yeah, I had the cat up with that fish. Hey, shit, it's Gordelphi. There he is. That's a lot of corn. A lot of effort went into that corn. Beautiful. Mango. We love it. Well, it's good first attempt. We like it. It's nice. I mean, even for being not a first attempt, it's a very quality corn. But I digress. Back to topic. Side quests. Let's think about it. So, okay, Rich Rick side quest you can sort of easily formulate. Problem is, it might not necessarily be like the most riveting experience, right? Holy shit. Ah, man. Friggin' poisoned. Like, I mean, I guess I could try to take him on. Oh my god, death from poison. Do I die twice? Ah, I'll die twice. Who cares? So... yeah, put more effort in the corn. That's what the corn needs. Too low effort corn. No, it was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd have the patience to draw that many corn. Yeah, I don't... Oh shit. No, 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 no. I'm cheesing this boss so hard, but I mean, I don't like the drunkard bosses that much, so... And he's gone. Okay. And my helper survived. I mean, what would Filbert Fudge do?
Far as White not said, What about there was a murder case 100 years ago in Penguin Village that was never solved? Now, why you end up 100 years ago, I don't know yet, but you have to solve the 100-year-old mystery. Every Gin is wearing funny, fancy clothes. And when you go back to normal time, the murderer is still alive and is like 150 years old or something.
Yeah, I mean, okay. What if it's like this? What if it's like this? Instead of actually being transported back in time, he's telling you, it's an old detective or something at the bureau telling you the story of the murder that happened 150 years ago in Penguin Village. And so your penguin is like imagining the story, and as the story is being told, you're like acting out the parts of the story, basically. And you can have the text popping up on the screen similar to how the quotes appear, except the text on the screen would be like the story beats. So I could set up like triggers around town. So it's like the detective went here, and he uncovered the body or something, and then you go there, and I've just replaced like every single villager model with like a fancy model. Or literally every single penguin in the village, their clothes has just been replaced with fancy clothes. Now, that could be a tricky thing to do. It sounds simple, sort of on the surface, but here's the thing, right? Hello, Patricio, and hello, Stephanie. Welcome back. What makes it tricky is that, let's say that our character wants to speak to a penguin, like, okay, so we don't want to store two penguin villages in the game. We don't want to store two penguin villages that are basically identical, right? Because all we're doing is we're putting on a black and white filter and changing out the clothes on all the penguins. So we don't want to store two penguin villages. But what we can do is all the villagers, back then all the monkeys. No, so it's not that far back, okay? Although that would be a fun joke. Like you go back and it's all monkey gwins, like they're all dino gwins or something. That's how the story starts. No, not that far back. And then it skips forward to black and white. Like that could be a funny, like, one-off joke. Okay, so there are a couple things that make this slightly difficult, okay? So, okay, we can switch out the villagers. That's easy. We can just flush out all the villagers in the village already, and change out their clothes to be like fancy clothes. Because the villagers don't really matter. They walk around, they despawn, and it's like whatever. But like, let's say Lard Chowder stands in the gym. When you go back in time, since you're not actually physically going back in time, we could switch out his clothes to be an old penguin as well. So it's literally all the penguins already in the world are now just fancy clothed penguins, right? But they don't have any new lines, because that would be way too much effort, having to write new lines for every single main character. Like, I'm not going to do that shit. Of course not. But they could have like a placeholder line saying like, things were good back in these days. Or something like, oh, it's the 50s. Or whatever. It's the 30s. These were the good old days. They'll just say like a placeholder line or something. And then when we revert back to the present day, we just switch back their clothing to what they were wearing previously. We just sort of cache the value of their clothing. that could work, and it's like easily recognizable what I'm doing, but the fact that it's sort of like Detective Neuter is like imagining this in his head. He's like, oh yeah, this is how it was back in the day. It was literally identical village, except everyone was wearing fancy clothes and it was black and white, which is like a silly joke. So that could work. But then, yeah, so you'd meet someone in the bureau or someone on the street or whatever. Some old penguin is telling you the story of the Penguin Village murders. He's like, "Hey, kid, have you ever heard the stories of the old Penguin Village murders?" Like, no, I haven't. Let me tell you. Sit down and listen. Listen close. I'll tell you everything. It was back in the 1930s. And then cut, and then like fade to black and fade in. And now the entire screen is black and white. All the penguins have been switched out for fancy clothed penguins. And all the rest of the sort of instructions come in as text blurbs on the screen. So you're living the story that he's telling. He's telling you about the 1930s penguin murders, and then you eventually complete whatever story he's telling you, and using that sort of you arrive at the answer to the mystery at sort of the end of the story. As you're sort of living into it, you're using your penguin intuition. Shit, I can't believe I died to a freaking normal enemy. Anyway, I need to rest at this one, I guess. Yeah, I died to decasing, I think. Yeah, I don't know, because the thing is, it has to be framed as like a side quest, and I don't want it to be like... Like, to me, it's funnier if it's a crazy guy on the street who tells you this. So it's sort of like a dialogue trigger. As you're walking around on the street, he literally just stops you and forces you into conversation, as opposed to, like, the optional thing would be like, oh, you walk up to him and you press talk on him. Because it's more fun if like, he's like, hey, kid, you have time to listen to a story? And then you get the option, you're like, yes or no, you want to listen to the story. So like, by you clicking yes, you've basically accepted the side quest, but you can still click no, because like, oh, I don't want to hear a story right now. Well, we just need to find like a logical place for him to be. Oh, that's why you played it, Patricio. The reflection tells a story. Okay, I get it now. Because you guys, you always find a way to play it sort of when it's like slightly, ever so slightly relevant to the topic at hand. Now it makes sense. Oh shit. Okay, wait, I should... I don't know if I have enough prayer beads to upgrade my health. I think I might. No, I don't. I don't know if I can... I mean, I have been picking up all of them, I think. Yeah, I think so. Well, okay. I think actually, no, I haven't. I think I can buy... I think you can buy one. Close to here, if I remember correctly. I think they let you buy one. The old man is in the prison. Yeah, but I think like Oh, he sells a gourd seed. Oh, but he does sell the Robert's firecrackers as well. In the factory prison. Yeah. I don't know, it feels a bit too off the beaten path. Like, okay, so I want to keep the majority of the side quests should sort of just be available as you start the game, as opposed to be like locked behind any sort of vital main story progress. In my mind. Outside the fish factory. Let me tell you about it could all end in the fish factory. It all ties back. The sounds coming from the fish factory. Yeah. And then the story sort of ends with you being inside the fish factory and I just spawn like a bunch of pong geese attacking you. It was the dead. They had risen. All the victims claimed during the fish factory freak-offs. Risen. Wait, locked? Oh, do I need to speak to the woman that stooped over?
Said, if the mirror was Goidel, truth edify.
Wait, if the mirror was Goidel? Wait, it's locked. Did I miss something? Why does she sound like the monkey, Gwen? True. Wait, what? Does anyone remember what the frick you need to do to access for a boss fight? Whoever you just spoke to, you speak to her again? Or you speak to him again? Oh, you mean the woman. The woman is... I thought you were giving me a tip on how to... Yeah. The monkey sounds I heard. She does have a monkey-ish way of speaking, doesn't she? Wait, I would need to see Lady Butterfly locked.
It's Sir Patricio said, "No, I am in the 1% curse again."
Oh, okay. I think he's up here. I seem to remember, yeah, because you're speaking to Father Owl. I just ran past him because I'm a freaking idiot. What's the 1% curse? Is that when you have 1% of the level left or something? Oh, he spawns in here, I guess, after this. I don't know, I'm just running through this entire world, so... Yeah, I think that could be a fun side quest to start working on tomorrow, then, the black and white side quest. Oh, 1% on your phone. Well, that's also a curse. See, here he's gonna be. Owl. There he is. Thank you. Okay, it's not so weird that I'd forget. Not so weird. Yeah, okay, let's think. What are some reasonable places for him to be? I mean, he could be standing by the harbor. There are some harbor areas that we haven't yet put NPCs at. So he could be by one of the harbors, sort of looking over the water. And then, you know, he gives you the whole, like, he could be like a sailor or something. I don't know. Good work. And now we'll travel to Lady Butterfly.
It's Sir Patricio said, "In what situation you can hit a baby penguin?" DP test, I guess.
Yeah. And also full release. Both will let you hit any sort of penguin at any stage of their lifetime. There aren't any eggs yet, so we'll have to wait for that feature, but... Sorry, I'm just changing Wi-Fi to because I keep getting like interference on my laptop. Just a second. I don't know why it doesn't like insisting that I used 5 gigahertz, even though I clearly don't want to. Very strange. They just do their 5 gigahertz then, dude. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to read you guys' chat at this moment, because my Wi-Fi's crapping out. Okay, I guess we should be back now. Or? I guess not. Come on, dude. Okay, I'm back. He got fired. Yeah, okay. Please don't end stream early tomorrow. I mean, I can't make any promises, but I'll try not to. Ah, nice. I leveled up too. Okay, time to kill Lady Butterfly. Bye, bruh. Oh my god, it's Kuro. My lord. Illusion technique.
久しいな。フクロウのせがれよ。おちょうど。
Oh my god, it's Lady Butterfly.
言ってください。
Leave us alone.
そなたは
Who are
なすべきこと。
do what must be done. Remember, guys, I did the voice acting for this in the English version release. Yes, 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 Sekiro. That's the sound effect for the sword. I did that one too. Ding!
さて、
Now then, son of owl, shall we dance?
せがれ殿。
Shall we dance? Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a good thing that I can read. So it doesn't matter if you can see the subtitles or not, because you can hear my voice, right?
起きろ。窓はばしぬるぞ。せがれ殿。
Clean. But I read the subtitles out loud every single time. Well, I mean, I don't read them. I do the voice acting. Impressive, boy. That's what she said there. You can, like, when I'm reading the... Shit.
楽しんでおくれせがれども そんな夢やるものだなフクロウのせがれよ
Got her. The lady butterfly. Forgive me. You've gotten stronger, Wolf. You've gotten stronger. There you go. There you go, guys. Whew. How was that? I thought they were butterflies, but it was just the old lady. Oh no. Hmm. Okay, nice. Wait, did I have more? I have 352 gold. And these are like 100 each or something? I don't know. I think, I should name it the rest. Ah, I should have spoken to the guy and have him do the firecracker so I can scare the bull. Yeah, okay, so crazy guy by the harbor. He's an old sailor. He's telling the tales of all the crazy penguins he'd meet. Wait, did I lose connection there? I dropped a couple of frames, but I don't know if that was probably the fault of not me, but my stupid Wi-Fi. I'm sick. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so if he's telling the tale, what should the actual mystery be? Because I could imagine, okay, there were a bunch of murders, and because it's a story being told, like, things are happening sort of rapidly, and they don't even have to make sense, because, like, the detectives is misunderstanding a bunch of shit. So, like, none of it really has to make sense. Shit. Ah! Now he's gone crazy. And cow. First try. Nice. Generally, these cows can be quite difficult. Ah, shit. Well, I killed the boss and then I died to a friggin' little mob here. If he's telling about who was in Penguin Village in the 1930s. Oh shit. we go. Oh shit. Do I have like a bundle Jisoo statue or something? Guess I don't. Nice. Oof. Yeah, okay, so maybe he's not an old sailor though, because it does make sense that an old sailor would have stories to tell about Penguin Village. Like, he wouldn't necessarily be in town most of the time, would he? Why would he have stories to tell about Penguin Village? But he could still hang out by the harbor. Doesn't mean you have to be a sailor. I guess he could, well, I guess he could be a retired detective, right? Nice way to die there. Beautiful. Yeah, he could be a detective. An old retired detective talking about his old case. In which case, what would he have to say about it? Well, he, well, somehow it could lead, the conversation could lead into the fact that the detective is that Neuter is a detective, right? That would be a natural sort of development for a conversation. Wouldn't be strange to start discussing that. And then he's like, oh yeah, if there ever was one regret, it was that one case I never solved. And then he starts talking about this unsolved case at the end of which the detective sort of realizes that, oh, this is like the obvious answer to this mystery that you had. Or alternatively, the entire story spirals into this like absurd craziness where the detective's like, this guy was not a detective. This is not a detective mystery. But it could be the fish factory mystery. I think that would be kind of hilarious. But at the same time, it's sort of like, how do I repurpose the use of the fish factory environment in a way that makes sense? I don't think that part could be difficult. So maybe although, okay, I could have duplicates of the fish factory. That I could do. So if I have duplicates of the fish factory, I could have the one that is the rundown, an old version, and then the one that he's talking about is the sort of fish factory, and it's sort of right after closing or whatever. He's like, the fish factory wasn't always abandoned. Back in my day, it was a thriving enterprise. That is until the owner was murdered. But the thing is, how do you tie this narratively into, I mean, he could be like, I'll start from the beginning. And then you do like his business, right? Ah, shit. This boss can be a bit of a filter. Shit. Yeah, I see. I don't need that extra one. Yeah, he could talk, but what would you do? Okay, so you're in the old Penguin Village. He could talk. He could start, you know, like old people often do. They'll tell a drawn-out story and not get to the interesting part. And so he could have you do like a mundane task. So it could be like, well, I started my day by going to the grocery store. And so you walk to the grocery store and then you pick up bread and you're like, okay, I wonder how this is going to tie into the story. And then after that, I went down to the fish club where I gambled at the slots, as I always do. And then you're gambling at the slots. I kept gambling and gambling until I hit a jackpot. So you have to like hit a jackpot or something, not get like a, not hit, how do you say? Not hit. Just 3 of any symbol, okay? And I could replace Vandor with the Jazz Band, the Magic Fish Jazz Band or something. That could be a reference, Magic Fish Jazz Band. And then you're gambling, so that's like, and then eventually Neuter's like, excuse me, but how is this relevant to the story? And then he's like, I'm just telling you about my day. This is what happened before, this led up to, like, to the day. And he's like, or, you know, sorry, I lost track or whatever. And you're doing all these things as he's telling you about them. So you actually have to go to the fish club, you go to the grocery store, and it's sort of like mundane, boring tasks. And I think that could be kind of silly. But then I could also, you know, because I work in the gambling into it by saying that, you know, oh yeah, and then I did this, and then I did that. Shit. My finger slipped off. Ah. Dude. Nice. Um... Yeah, I think that could be funny. We have, yeah. I'm thinking. No. So this boss is, according to most people, sort of the filter boss. Can't beat this guy, you can't beat the game. But if you do beat him, you can beat the game. This means you have to give it a bit. Shit. Ah, well, close enough. Welcome back, Patricio. Okay. Scary. Shit. When he gets you with that bow, you're in danger. Ah! You got me. You got me. Yeah, I think the fish factory murders. He could say, like, do you know why they had to shut down the fish factory? Shit, he gets me with that every single time. Ah, see, he gets me with the arrows. Dude, I missed the opening. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, nice. I think I'm gonna kill this guy and then I'm gonna add freaking neuters to Penguin World. That's the plan. Nice. What? Nice. Hello, Pavel. What's up? Shit. I get shocked and killed. No! Okay. Yeah. That was freaking awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. Okay. I guess I deserved that. Nice. Okay. We're getting better. I think I might be able to kill him. And then we have to do the lightning reversal. Nice. The name? That other fish. There we go. Or Goidelify is also. Oh, I was gonna do that. I think YouTube apparently has some sort of
勝ったのですね。
お主。
争うつもりはありません。巫女の忍びよ。
Wait. So what's the deal with this? What's the deal?
Itza Patricio said, GG, that other fish on Goidelify, Corngwin.
Thank you. I'm just checking something here. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, Corngwin is my third name, of course. Oh, do I have to like redirect it to a specific event or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just checking here. All right. Anyway, that's cool. We'll just raise her up. Nice. So this is where Bro Y is, and he got confused at this point. He's like, what do I do? Well, I'll show you what to do. It's quite simple, really. He's gonna take us to this window. This little Kuro fella. So, he wants us to follow the smoke signals on the roof to find Ishin. And as you can see, you have the smoke signals here, and you can follow them, and he's over there. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for banning him. Appreciate it. Yeah, now Kuro's coughing because he's found the freaking library. Ah, yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, and I think that's it for this part. Blah, 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 blah. I think nothing really happens until we actually start making progress here. Yeah. I need to talk to him again. Again.
戦況に至るた見つけ。そういえばそこにある一心様がどう死の。
Right. Always with the resting and the yapping and
おでは
戦況に至るため見つけた手が床桜はか
はいです。
牛持ちさ
Okay.
そうそこにある一心どし
Cool. So let's freaking go. There we go. You can just quit out. And at this point, you can go into my favorite game, which is also called Penguin Pet World. Actually, I think for this one, I want to have this is more the vibe I'm feeling right now. Bow, bow. It's the Blink's original soundtrack. Are you seeing this? It's Neuters in Penguin World. But here's the thing, right? We need to make the actual interior. Which is going to be the challenge. Now, the game doesn't really have a interior to speak of, does it? Like, there could be... Could do like that. That's quite a big place, but I guess having it big is not... Oh! I didn't realize there was already a reference penguin. That's funny. That's funny. Well, then I don't need you, Pisquin. Who's with me? So, Reference penguin. Yep. So I think it's called general door or something. Yeah. I'll just drag that into models. Like, is this too big? Oh shit, I need to get the reference penguin outside of the... I could duplicate this and we'll call this reference penguin. Yeah, I mean, I should have had the pisquin there. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Delete and then add in the pisquin as reference. I think that's easier. Pisquin superiority, am I right? You robber entering the stream and saying, "This is not at all what Hooters looks like. I can't believe it." Pisquin supremacy. Yeah. That's what I think too. No comic, no opinion. Yep. But it doesn't really matter what he says. Right, it's the rock and brick. So I was thinking I'm gonna have like animated penguins dancing on the dance floor here, sort of like, you know, giving you a little bit of a show. So Penguin Robber is gonna be like, oh, 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 bazinga. Yeah, he's gonna be a ooga. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. What we'll do is we can add some spotlights. Turn that frown upside down. Make them RGB. Light angle. Oh shit, no. And then G and the B, RGB. And then we add create parent, spotlight, and rotating. There we go, look at that. Now we got the zesty club lighting here, sort of moody. I'm gonna get in some kind of mood looking at penguins dancing in this club, that's for sure. Yep. And you ask Robber about it, well, he's gonna be in even some kind of different mood as well. There's some kind of mood he's gonna be in is gonna be stream. There we go. Okay. This is the kind of stuff you want from Penguin World, right? You just want to hang out here and listen to sort of Penguin Club music. Okay, so we have that. I think we just need some cool animation. So we'll do this posable penguin. I don't know how to add like big penguin honkers, but we can give this one a bikini and the other one dancer. Did I feel bad about this? Adding strip dancers? Like, this is not really neuters, is it? Because they don't have strip dancers at the Hooters, do they? It's just the servers have big old honkers. Yeah. I think giving the penguin a bikini is gonna be this. I don't know. This feels like a new low for me personally, adding this in. But you know what? You know what? Democracy is a beautiful thing. And I abide by the rules of democracy. The people asked, and the people shall receive. Let's get to animating, I guess. Holy shit, this is gonna be horrible. Los pingüinos me la van a mascar. Yeah. I mean, it's the most basic way to do it, but I'm gonna have a guy stripper there as well, so it's gonna be no matter your preference, you're gonna get kind of penguin you want to get here. This is penguin for everyone kind of club. Now let's get to animating, because this is I would imagine sort of like oh. And then it's sort of like but you'd move it independently, right? Yeah. This is starting to look like something. Ooh. Look at this. and then you'd move the body back. And you can sort of like cycle these kind of. Like, look at this. Ooh. Wait, what? What the fuck happened? Oh, he swings. Like, if I'd copy this. Is this suggestive? I don't know, he's just it looks like he's spasming out. I don't know. I'd want him to be like slowly moving his arm down, sort of. Oh my god. Like, look at this, look at this. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. And then slowly.
It's as our Patricio said, Robber in the voice chat confirmed that he watched hentai and he stole my socks in the diving class.
Oh shit. Why would he do that? Like this, the whole body motion thing. If we can take this body stuff and really stretch it out, so it's like detailed sexy penguin dancing. Hey Jarvis, put the sexy penguin on the screen dancing, please. Auga! Let's think about this. So they shouldn't go back up, should they? It'd be more like this should. And sort of loop that around. Like, ooh, yeah. A sexy penguin dancing, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. This is how I wonder if like Mega feels as disgusted when he does his things as I feel doing this shit. Because this is like horrible. So, okay, so if we do this, and then we do auto, now this should be like sort of smoothed out. Although there is some... Okay, yeah, it's kind of freaky, isn't it? Clamped auto, maybe. Yeah, it's this. Like it's this one here. The upper left arm. No, it's the upper right arm. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh, it actually looped there? Yeah, there you can see it's looping quite clearly. Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. You like shrimps? Same, dude. I mean, I'm adding this to Penguin World, so it's you freaks who've been begging for I'll show you what you've been begging for. You've been begging for this. Y'all have been, please, please, Penguin Corn, add neuters to Penguin World. And I'm like, fine, I'll add freaking neuters. So, yeah, I did it. You guys, you've been begging me. You're like, when are you gonna add neuters to Penguin World? And today's the day. Today we're adding neuters to Penguin World. But you won't only get the women dancing. No, no, no. Not just the women who dance here. For a society of equals, right? Well, it's not a femboy, but this guy is gonna have, gonna be like a manly, manly man. You have it both. You have it. They have it all here at Hooters. I mean, neuters, not. There, so these two fellas should be yeah. Auga! Am I right? Wait. I had an idea. Okay, this might be horrific. This might be the worst thing I've ever done. Oh, gee. Jeez. Wait. I know what I can do. That make it even worse. Buy it? This is available for free. I'm making this for the stream, people. This is not a paid game. This is for the stream people. Like usually when I stream, I'll have this game running and people can just join it because it's like an MMO kind of thing. And it's turning out to be the worst thing ever. So public float max y min y, and then we can do transform dot position. Oh, Penguin Heist? Well, Penguin Heist you can stream. This is not Penguin Heist. And Penguin Heist is still being worked on. You feel special, Austin? Well, that's good. Position.y equals mathf dot ping pong. And we can do time dot time, and it's min y max y minus min y. So it's min y plus the ping pong value, and then it's equal to position. So we can just do this, and this is gonna be so the minimum position is minus 12, I guess. We'll do that. Okay. So take a look at this. How's that? How's that for a pole dancer? Now they're rotating. Yippee! Okay, that looks friggin' ass, but we can create empty parent and do this. And since it's going to rotate along the x-axis, do that, and do that. Yo, look away, look away, look away. You're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to see this. Look away. Look away. I thought everyone left. I thought no one was I thought no one was watching this late. Ay, 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 caramba. Am I right? I wonder what's going on inside Neuters. I wonder what's going on. Oh. Robert won't want to do anything else but hang out in Neuters from now on. This is all he'll ever want to do. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Good music. The Penguin World? This is gonna be in Penguin World. It's a place for gambling. I once again, I'm taking inspiration from there's a Morrowind. Dessel's House of Earthly Delights, I believe. Is that the one? Yeah, the Bethesda Strip Club. Yeah, so this is the inspiration I'm taking here, because they have in Morrowind, they have this place where they have the dancers. And I was thinking, what better way to honor the freakiness present in the community than by giving you guys a official freak hangout. Whoever hangs out in here is a confirmed freak. Penguin Vegas is going on my bucket list. Yeah, I bet, dude. Dreaming as in you really, really like this and you really, really want to see this? Like, because it's not a nightmare, right? It's a dream. Which means that you must really like what you're seeing here. Am I dreaming? This is Penguin Robber when he walks in here. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can transfer the slot machine. Script. It's gonna have errors for sure. But I can sort of guesstimate. So it's a slot machine, and it would implement the I interactable, which I have. And it would be a... Yeah, the pole dancer has cat ears in honor of Bruwai. So if you walk in there, you can be like, oh, that's Bruwai dancing on the pole. And this would be a network behavior. Return transform dot position. Well, it would be true. Found player is not. So here we can add public network variable bool is spinning, I guess. Oh, is spinning is a private bool. Oh, state add callback start spin. Oh, okay, so we can just do an RPC for that. Yeah, go to bed, enjoy the sleep. So we can just make start spin an RPC then. So start spin would be server RPC start spin server RPC. And then client RPC there. Okay. And start spin client RPC require orange is false, and same for this one. False. And the start spin would start spin server RPC. And instead of doing state.isTrue,
It's SR Patricio said, Robert cuando vaya al Noters. Pegamento por todas partes. Pegamento para todos.
Yep.
¿Quién está conmigo?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Right, so this would be the interaction. You'd start the spin, and if not is spinning, the interactor equals spinner would be penguin control. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'll just finish this up tomorrow. But I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and you all have a good one. So I'll see you all tomorrow.